He shocked me. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Shelfwarmers, where today we are taking a look at Cyberverse Deluxe class Shockwave. And here he is in his, I don't know what you want to call it, a spider bot, a scorpion bot. Really, it's kind of more like an elaborate yoga pose, as I'll show you when we get down to transformation. But let's take a look at him in this mode here. He is actually a pretty remarkable figure in terms of hiding his robot bits, because for the most part, he just kind of incorporates everything from robot to vehicle mode, and everything that might be superfluous gets tucked away really nicely, so you barely get to see any of it at all. He does have his blaster on the back here, his will be his arm cannon, big chunky back legs that are hiked up like that. Front looks really good. Auto Decepticon symbol right there. These little spines here. Feet are really nice. The front feet are really nice looking. Sharp detail, really vibrant purple. I really like the pink outlining in here. I especially really like the front here. The hexagon grid pattern on the chest looks really nice. Very, very show accurate. This is probably one of the best in terms of overall show accurate Cyberverse figures. They did a phenomenal job with this one. So he is, unlike other vehicle modes, he does have a lot of flexibility because he's kind of supposed to be a spider bot, so you can pose him in this form. Legs come together a little bit. They can go up or down. You can prop up those hind legs a bit. Turret moves, turns, points up and down. All in all, a really, really well done vehicle mode. I actually, to be honest, Shockwave is not one of my favorite characters, but this figure is so well put together. It's probably one of my favorite in the Deluxe class Cyberverse lines, just because it's so solid. It is so well designed. It's super toy or show accurate. Just a fantastic job. Really, I only have one minor problem with it, which I'll show you when we get down to the transformation. So, to transform him, it is incredibly simple. You're going to take the back legs here, and you're just going to straighten them out and bend them down like this. You're going to take his waist and rotate it, the good old 180 waist rotate, and look at that. Legs are done. He is almost there. Can you believe it? So, for the arms, what you're going to do is you're going to take the arms, you're going to separate them. And first you're going to take this chest bit and pull it up. You're going to hear it click, bring it down, and then you can just kind of click it in place there. Take these little spines, flip them down here on the back there. Take his little antenna, flip them up, and then you're just going to rotate the arms at the shoulder so they're pointing down, like so. And right now he still has some hooves, so we'll fix that. You're going to take the arms and rotate them at the shoulder 180 degrees, 180 degrees. And then you're going to take the foot, flip it backward like this, and there's a little hatch in here, so you're just going to lift that up, take it out. There's his hand. Take the hand out, and then fold the foot back in there and just close it like that. Do the exact same thing with this hand. Flip this down, flip this up, fold the hand out, put the foot in, and close it down. Now, for the gun, what you're going to do is you're going to take it off his back like this, and you see how it's plugged in to the top here? What you're going to do is you're going to actually disconnect it from that, and as you can see, this is not really like a circular thing, it's more like a tab. So what you do is you take the gun, you put it, it's got a little tab right in there. You're just going to put it in his hand, and then you're going to take this cord here and it's going to go in this spot right here. You're just going to plug it in, and there you go. Actually, yeah, you're just going to want to plug it in there. It actually sometimes is a little easier if you just have the gun separate first. I'm just going to pop you in here. Like so. Go on. There we go. Yep. It'll pop in place there. And then you're just going to kind of fold it over, pop it in there. And there you go. That is Shockwave in his robot mode. And yeah, out of the Cyberverse Deluxe figures, he is a total standout. There is no extraneous bits of kibble, or very minimal at least. Nothing sticking out, nothing where it's supposed to go. He doesn't have a, oh, I'll close this one up too, by the way. He doesn't have a super complicated backpack besides the backpack that he has in the show. The only really real bits of kibble are these little horns here. And honestly, what I like to do is just fold them up anyway. I think it kind of gives him a better look, even in robot mode, if you have these up here. The only thing I don't like about his transformation is the fact that you have to take the gun off of his hand to put it on his back. And I'm not really a big fan of the pipe. I know the pipe is show accurate, but it's kind of stiff, and it makes it a little bit hard to actually get it to set properly in the backpack. But that's just a personal taste. I just don't like having to remove parts and put them on somewhere else for a transformation. I like it when everything just kind of twists and bends and rotates and snaps and clicks into place. But other than that, he is phenomenal. I am a big fan. Let's take a look at some of his detailing here. Big fan of the head, of the way the antennas kind of wobble. We already showed off the chest, the shoulders, everything like there. Really nice pink and purple. Really, really big fan of his feet. They are super sturdy. He is not going to wobble or be off balance. His legs are super supportive of the entire figure. He has no problem balancing, standing up straight. You don't have to kind of lean him forward or lean him back because he doesn't have a lot of extra bits and pieces on him. And his feet are massive. Look at those things. They're great. So articulation wise, head rotates 360. Other thing I really like about this figure is that all of the joints are like, everything that moves is really, really tight, but not so tight that you feel like you're going to break it. Just like tight enough that you can pose them and you don't have to worry about things falling or slipping out of place, or joints that feel really loose. I don't know if it's just this figure or just the toy in general, but this Shockwave is phenomenally well done. Arms are full 360, ball joint, can do anything. Elbows go up to about 90 degrees, a little bit more than 90, but just about it. Same with this one. This one, the only problem was, again, with the pipe here, he doesn't quite hold it all the way up because the pipe kind of drags it down a little bit. But if you just tilt the entire hand up, then you know that looks fine there. Legs can go 180. You can stick it out like that. Knee joint goes a little bit more than 90 degrees back. That's good there. Feet can also go up and down a little bit for posability. The antenna do wobble back and forth as part of the transformation. But yeah, all in all, I am absolutely in love with this figure. He is a fantastic Shockwave. He fits in well with any other kind of deluxe line. He looks great alongside Siege, alongside Prime. Shockwave's design just fits no matter what. It is ever present, ever intimidating. So he does come with one accessory. He does come with his blaster from the show. You can just kind of fit that into his hand, and then he can dual wield with a regular gun and his blaster there. When he is in vehicle mode or spider bot mode, or whatever you want to call it, when you flip this down, the gun can go, where does it go exactly? There is a spot for it to peg in, so that when you flip this out, you just kind of slide it in this little hole here. When this thing is out of the way, it just goes in here, so you can increase his blaster range. When he's in robot mode, this thing kind of gets in the way, so if you want to have that flipped up, then you can just kind of store it in the back here. Like I said, I think he looks a little bit cooler with the horns up, and so you can kind of keep the gun stored on his back like that. And there you go. Yeah, so that is Shockwave, and yeah, definitely one of the best figures in the Cyberverse line. You cannot go wrong with him. He's super sturdy, super well put together. He's got a fantastic design. He fits alongside anything. You can do whatever you want with him. But before we go, let's just check one thing. Can he dab? So we're going to find out. Yes, his head turns, so we're going to do that. We're going to fold this one up, try to bring that over here. We are off to a great start here. Take this, stick it all the way up. We're going to get these out of the way because actually they don't belong anyway. So we're going to fold these down. Point that up. Look at that. Look at that. We do not even have to fudge it in the slightest. Shockwave can absolutely dab. Look at that. He nailed it. Absolutely crushed it. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Would buy again. So there you have it. Definitely pick up this figure if you are a Shockwave fan, or if you are a fan of quality action figures in general. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this Shockwave. And you, my purple friend, are going back on the shelf.